Hello everybody, this is Travis Mythstaff, the Transcendent Sorcerer, and welcome back to another episode on YouTube. Yeah. So this is Wizard101. It's a wizard game, and I have been working on stuff. I recently got back into this. I played it for a while first, and then just stopped. And now I'm back into it. I'm having a lot more fun again. So let's hop in. I'll show you around the game, tell you what it's about. I don't think I'll be really doing too many videos on this, but I'm just having a lot of fun with it at the moment, so I might as well. Now this is me. I have this handsome lion. I've had this lion since a long time ago. But yeah, I have this guy. This is my character. He is Travis Mythstaff, and he has some pretty good stats. 4,000 health. Of course, none of this means much of anything to any of you unless you play this game. But yeah, basically 53% damage is pretty good. But yeah, that's not quite what I'm going to be focusing on just yet. I want to catch you up to speed. Also, I would like to apologize for the lack of videos lately. I've just been a little bit out of sorts. So, yeah. Well, okay. I've just basically been enjoying summer. I haven't really wanted to do much of any kind of work, so I haven't. But I'm getting back into it. Don't worry. Anyway, I have this character. Like I said, he is level 75. Max level is 125, so he's a pretty good ways through. And I will just show you a couple things I'm working on right now. Let's go to my home, which is, well, I have 3 homes. Apparently, this is the one I have equipped currently. It's the one I have. It's the crafting home. I have a home for making cool stuff. I have a home for farming, and I have the first one I bought. So this is it. It's a sunken palace which I planted a bunch of trees into for inexplicable reasons. And now I'm stuck up here. Smooth. Alright, this was not the home I wanted to go to anyway. Let's go to the Red Barn Farm. This is the farming home. So, a while back, I decided I wanted to work on my pets. I decided I wanted to work on my pets because pets give you good stats, and I have a lot of pets. So, in this game, you try and get a cool pet because cool pets do good stuff, and it's actually really hard to get a pet that's exactly what you want. So I've been trying to do that for a very long time. And I started, I believe, with some random smith, just a pet little person. And then I moved on to these foxes, and I have many. I'm not illustrating this point very well. I have many foxes. None of which are popping up. Here we go. Yeah, I've got a lot of those foxes. However, the fox, I don't really want a fox. I want one of these Arcane Golems that's by my side right now. The Baron, Baron von Gus. And that's because they give better spell cards as bonuses. And that's what I'm working on right now. See, I have in all these myriad foxes all the talents that I want. There are 2 parts to a pet. There is the pet itself, and then there is the talents. There are the talents it has. My current one has spell proof, which gives me 4% resist to all incoming damage, and may cast punishment, which is a really good spell that I don't currently have on my wizard, so it's really helpful that I have a pet that casts it for me. So yeah, there's that. And what I'm working on now is getting all the good talents from my random pets. That's not a good talent. Let's see. This one has may cast vengeance and punishment, both of which are good spells. And I want to get all the talents from these foxes onto one golem. So I will have maybe I'll have 5 talents that are things I want, and then I also get to add one of my choice, which is expensive, so I'm only doing it once I have the right talents on it. So I'm a fair bit of the way through. I've got all the talents I want. I just need to combine them. So in order to get these things done, in order to combine them and get new pets to put them on, you have to hatch 2 pets together, and it mixes the talents from those 2, and that costs a lot of money. So I need a lot of money. I've been farming gold for a long time. And then once you have the pet, you train it, and the training takes a long time, unless you have mega snacks. You feed a snack to the pet every time it completes a train, and the bigger the snack, the fancier the food that you stuff down its gullet, the happier it gets, and the more it advances. So it's really good to have really good snacks. And that's what these hopping potatoes are for. The couch potatoes. These are really hard to get. I started with 3 of them, and then I doubled them over and over again through special events, and now I have 18 of them, I think. Or maybe 19, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to harvest these. However, I just realized I have no backpack space for the seeds, so I'm going to empty my backpack. Just a moment. Okay, I have more backpack space now. So these hopping potatoes, they're couch potatoes, and they give you good snacks, and they're really hard to get. So I'm going to harvest them. Now I'm trying to double them again so that I have a lot more. And you only get the seeds whenever you harvest them at Elder. Right now they're Elder, so I'm getting seeds. And now I'll replant them. But the 19. The fancy thing about these is that if you harvest them when there's a double gardening reward event going on, which happens every now and then, you can get you can actually get double seeds, so you end up with twice as many couch potatoes as you went in with, and that's really useful. That's how I've been getting more of them. Now I also wanted to try out, but I don't think I'll do it now. I want to see if I can stack these 3 layers high. See, I've got these plots and then the ones beneath them, and I want to see if I can put another layer on top, because whenever you plant these things, whenever they're growing, they eventually start needing stuff like water or pollination, or they've got pests or something. So you cast spells with energy up here. You cast spells with energy, and the energy eventually runs out, and it takes a long time to recover. So ideally, you want to cast as few spells as possible. So if you have a large swath of couch potatoes covering this entire farming area, you're going to have to cast more spells, because there's going to be a larger area. But if you cleverly stack them on top of each other here, like I have done so far, by sort of glitching the plots into the air, then you can stack them on top of each other, and the spell will affect the ones in the air as well, so you won't have to cast as many spells. It's kind of neat. So I want to see if I can put a third layer on top, and then I want to see if the spell will affect that third layer still, because if you put it up too high, then it's just not going to cover that area, even though it is pretty close. So yeah, I want to try that out, but just not yet. So now that I have harvested and replanted those things, I have over here stuff, notifications that stuff has gone into my inventory. So if I go into my pet snacks, I have 6 of these things, 7 of these things, that's good, and 6 of these things. So a pretty even spread. Now these are the mega snacks, the mega powerful snacks, and each one of these levels my pet up 50 XP roughly. So you can see that this little fox here, who I don't want to train, needs training. So he has 125 points of XP until the next level, and that would take a while to train if I didn't have mega snacks. However, I can do that in basically just 3 trains with the mega snacks. So they're really useful actually. The amount it takes per level doubles every level. So in this episode, ooh, I can still change the camera angle even in my inventory. Anyway, in this episode, I want to try and work on my pet training. So there is these are all the different worlds I can go to, by the way. So there is a spot in Grizzlyheim, specifically in Wintertusk, which is a smaller area within Grizzlyheim. There's a spot in here where a boss resides, and if you farm him, he's really easy to defeat. If you farm him for items, you can sell those items for a large quantity of XP, or not XP, gold. So I need that gold in order to get good stuff. So yeah, I want to farm him a little bit more, and then I'll hopefully get a pet that I can train, and then I will train him. See what we get. So yeah, he is in Vesterland, and if we go to the right place in Vesterland, which is here, up this log, those are teleport stones. Yeah, that cave. And by the looks of it, someone else is already here. That's a good sign. See, I'm not powerful enough to take them out in one hit. It takes me a couple turns to blade up, which each blade increases your damage by a certain amount. I need to give myself a lot of blades, and then cast a powerful spell. So that takes a couple turns. Now I have a deck for this. Which is it? I believe it's that one. Yeah, small deck. Now I have a little fancy thing here. So this is a special deck, and I have fixed a jewel to it, and the jewel gives me plus 6% accuracy. Now that is important because none of my other gear gives me any accuracy, and the accuracy that you have determines how much or little, how often or infrequently your spells fizzle, which means just do nothing, don't work, don't happen. And obviously the less that happens, the better. So accuracy is good. Now this is the only deck that gives me plus 6% accuracy, so I have to empty it and refill it with the stuff I want in it. So I can do that by emptying that and then equipping this deck, and then when I re-equip this one, since it's empty, it asks if I want to copy my stuff over to it. So there we go. And then I will also X those out, meaning I won't use it. So, I'm going to go inside and take the boss down. Okay, so we're in this ring, and I will equip that to the Raw, which is a spell I have. Okay. This person seems like she might be pretty powerful, so I'm going to hope that she can take the boss out in one hit, and or most of him, and then I'll follow up with a second attack, just in case she can't. Alright. See, that's not quite what I was hoping for. Now, let's see. Ooh. Yeah. I have a 16% chance of getting critical, and when you get critical, you double your damage. So that was pretty good. Let's go in again. See, this is what I do. You stick around here and farm the boss until you have enough stuff to sell. He is a death wizard. I don't think he has any good attack all spells then. Does he? No. I'll take that as a no. So yeah, I'm going to put a blade on, and he is going to put a blade on also, and that will increase our damage for the next attack. Now it's their turn to do whatever random trash they want to do. It doesn't matter. We're both way too powerful for them to be able to defeat us. It just takes us a couple turns to be able to defeat them, since they have some health. There are some pretty cool spells in this game, though. Now, oh, he has that. All right. See, I didn't get critical that time. Still did a good heft of damage, but you know. Now, ooh, see, that's what you don't want to happen. Now, what was I saying? Oh yeah, every turn you get a pip, or in my case, you get a power pip, since I have 100% chance of getting a power pip. And each time you get a pip, I'll give him a hex. That'll increase the damage to that guy. Now, every time you get a power pip, it's worth 2 pips, so it's good that I have that I have 100% chance of getting that. Now, I just realized that my sound is off. And now I think it's glitched out. Well, that's good. Anyway, yeah, it takes a certain amount of pips to cast a spell, that's all. Alright, I am taking another shot at it. I'm with that first girl again, and we're going to do the same thing we did last time, which might or might not work. So, I do have a plan. My deck is equipped. I have a Scorpion, which is a really, really weak spell, but it will be enough to defeat the boss. Ooh, and she got critical. Nice. I think that means they're both dead. No need for the Scorpion. Alright, fair enough. So the high level wizard that I was playing with there has left. So I'm going to sell the stuff, and we'll see how much stuff I got. Now there's nothing I can do. Now this length of time that I've been playing probably isn't enough to get a whole lot of gold, but we've got a bit. We've got this stuff. So I just teleported to the bazaar since I had my location marked, so I can teleport to it. And the bazaar is basically where you do a lot of stuff. You sell stuff, and you buy stuff, and that's about it. Now, this gear is all really low level stuff in comparison to me, so I'm going to get rid of all of it. Of course, not all of the stuff in my inventory is the stuff from that battle, but yeah, most of the gear that I have here is not relevant. That actually is, though. Alright, now actually we did get a lot of gold from that. So I'm going to see if I can quickly splurge it all on regents. Nah. So I've been trying to get a jewel for my pet once I eventually get it to be what I want. I'm going to put a jewel in his collar, and that will give him basically a talent that I want. And that talent I can't really get otherwise, since I don't have it in the in the gene pool of all my pets. Is sort of how I think about it. However, I can get it pretty easily by getting a jewel. Now, getting a jewel is a lot easier said than done, because every time you craft a jewel, it takes pretty expensive stuff, but mostly it's just random. So you get a random jewel, and I haven't gotten lucky yet, so I don't have the one I want. However, it's only about 10 or so jewels that you're choosing between, and I think I have all the other ones, but yeah, I still need to get that one. Now this is the pet pavilion, and right in here is where I hatch the pets. So these are the pets I can mix. Now this is the one that this is one of the ones I want. The Arcane Golem is the type of pet that I want, and the talents in this one are pretty good, but I want to mix it with one of these other ones. I think this is the one I want to mix it with. Right? Hold on. Yeah, this is good. He has Maycast Punishment and Maycast Fortify. The other option is Maycast Punishment and Maycast Vengeance. But this one is actually further. This is say this one is 4th generation. There's been a lot of inbreeding here, but this one's 4th generation. This one would then be 5th. I'm not sure what the actual numbers are, but this is one later. So he has purer traits. So I'm going to hatch with him. All right. Yes, I got a shivering egg. So the last 2 times I've hatched, I've gotten a fox instead of a golem. Wow. I didn't think Wizard101 could display Enyes. Anyway, I suppose Donya Oliver is as good a name as any. I kind of like Baron von Gus, though. Anyway, let's see what this guy has. Oh, that's pretty good, except for this. This was the undoing of my last pet. I don't want that rare talent right there, because it is a really, really bad one. It basically wastes the spot, and I really don't want that, because it takes a lot of work to get one of the spots unlocked. So this guy, this guy right here is pretty good. He's got epic, ultra rare, epic. 7 epics and 2 ultra rares. Now that really is not bad on the face of things. However, if you think about it a little, then I only have 5 talents in total that I want, and he probably doesn't have all of them. So anything that's different from the ones I want is just bad. So regardless of how epic the rarity is, it's not what I want. But anyway, I wish that was gone, because like I said, that was the undoing of one of my other pets, but you know, whatever. We'll hope not to get it. The reason I was happy about getting the shivering egg, by the way, is that means it's one of these, the golems, as opposed to a fox. However, we will have to train that pet in the next episode, because unfortunately that is all the time I have for today. Look at the camera. Yeah, that's all the time I have for today. It's getting pretty late. I still need to edit this for tomorrow. And, ooh, I can see his eyes behind underneath the mask. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. I can't crouch or shift or punch, but you know, I'm waving on the inside. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.